Hello Ancient Cruisers and welcome back to the channel. So, as I sit here in my vehicle, drinking my Starbucks, outside of Starbucks, I don't drink Starbucks very often. Let me just start with that. It's like once or twice a year. I don't, drink too much Basic B. But anyways, as I sit here, I want to talk to you guys about cruise friends. And I don't mean cruise friends that are friends that you take on cruises with you. I'm saying those friends that you made because of cruising. Because cruising really is unlike any other vacation you can possibly take, and you do make these amazing lifelong friends thanks to cruising. So without further ado, let's get right to this episode. Okay, so cruisers, before we get into the topic of cruise friends, I want to remind you guys that if you like the content in this episode at any point in time, smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you haven't already, help us reach that 2,000 subscribers below by hitting that red subscribe button below. Yes, smash the subscribe button and help us reach those 2,000 subscribers because that's our next goal. Now, I want to talk to you guys about cruise friends because cruising, unlike any other vacation, is completely different because going to Disneyland or going to the beach or traveling across the United States, you don't really make lifelong friends. You go on cruises and you make friends. Maybe that's one of the reasons I love cruising so much. And then on top of it, those friends love cruising like I do. So we become even better friends and everything with that. So I want to get into this because I want to know about your guys' cruise friends. How many cruise friends have you made? Is this something that usually happens on every cruise for you, or is it something that happens every now and then when you're cruising and that you make really good friends that become lifelong friends that you cruise with again? For example, my longest friendship from cruising has been Chrissy and Seth out of Phoenix. Met them on Carnival Miracle back in 2015. They are booked with us on Carnival Panorama 3-day. They actually are the reason I'm booked on Carnival Valor next June, and they're also going to be on my friends and family cruise in 2021. On top of it, I've made cruise friends that I haven't even sailed with yet, which is crazy because if it wasn't for the cruise that's booked, I would have never met them. And speaking of that, I mean by Carnival Panorama, and I'm talking about Scott, Don, Dean Collins, Chris Quintana, and so many more just from the Panorama cruise. Now, I haven't met Chris, I haven't met Dean or Don Collins, and I have met Scott. Scott's booked on the Panorama back-to-back. He's also booked in 2 cruises in September that I may be joining him on depending on how things go, and he's also booked on the Friends and Family cruise along with Dean and Don Collins, also booked on the Friends and Family cruise as well as the Carnival Panorama cruise. So it's amazing because these are friends I've made that had it not been for cruising would not be possible, and there are so many more friends to make down the line. Now, I don't want to ramble on about it, but these friends I hang out with outside of cruising too. Like I have a friend, May, and her daughter, Jezebel, which is a really good friend of Savannah's. Savannah's last cruise was with me. It was a daddy-daughter's cruise. We were set at a table in the early dining with May and her daughter, Jezebel. And Savannah and Jezebel just kicked it off. They became good friends. What's crazier is while we were cruising to Mexico and have never met each other, we actually live less than 20 minutes apart here in Las Vegas. So Savannah has stayed good friends with Jezebel. And in fact, speaking of, what brought this whole topic up, is right across the street is Parkway Tavern here in Vegas. And I'm going to go hang out with May and, kind of enjoy some time tonight, And it's crazy because, like I said, if it wasn't for cruising, this wouldn't be possible. So I don't want to ramble on too much, but I want to know your guys' experience with making cruise friends. How many how many friends have you made from cruising? How long have you been friends with them? What's your best experience making friends on cruises? Obviously, if you made friends outside of that, that's cool. We all make friends outside of that, right? But there's so many great friends and so many of you that would not be possible to even know without cruising. So I love cruising. Maybe that's why I love cruising so much. I meet such amazing people when I cruise. And I think that's the biggest part of it, is getting away from driving, getting away from cars, being out in the middle of the ocean, which is my second home, and making lifelong friends that all have a passion for cruising like I do, which is amazing. So, anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble. I just want to cut this off. I just wanted to talk about cruise friends. Amazing cruise friends that I've made, and to the future ones that I will make. There's so many of you. You know, even Alexander from the Splendor on our last cruise, and you know, a couple other people from the last cruise that I met are now friends on my personal Facebook, as well as subscribers on the channel. So definitely, if you haven't cruised, I have to say, go cruise, make some new friends, enjoy cruising, love cruising, all that stuff. But I really do feel like this is the most rambling video I've ever done. So I'm going to end it at that. I'll talk to you guys later. I got stuff to do. I'm going to enjoy the Starbucks. No, it's not sponsored. Starbucks would never sponsor me because I don't drink it enough. But I'm out, guys. Take care. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later before the sun starts hitting this camera right here. Take care, everyone. I'm out.